In 2018, Sean Chabalala was lured to a flat in Pretoria. He was robbed and thrown out of a window by two men. On Monday, a 37-year-old man was found guilty of the murder and sentenced to life imprisonment. One of the men who murdered Sean Douglas Chabalala in Pretoria has been convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment, while his co-accuser is still missing after being granted bail more than 3 years ago. Chabalala was gruesomely murdered by two men who lured him to the notorious Tamboti apartment booked in Sunnyside, robbing him and then throw him out of a 7th floor window on 7th May 2018. Almost 5 years later, the Pretoria Magistrate Court convicted and sentenced one of the men who murdered Chabalala. A Nigerian national, Donkele Okere Onyegani, appeared in court on Monday, where the magistrate Dembikosi Uwandue handled down judgment. Onyegani, dressed in a black denim jacket and white shirt, stood in the docks, impressionless throughout the judgment, only shaking his head occasionally as Uwandue recounted the evidence. The only eyewitness to the murder was Chabalala's business partner, Giving Mazamne, who told the court that they were alerted to the sale of a luxury camera in Sunnyside. Swanevia, the online advertising website Gotri. They phoned the seller, who gave them direction, as both men were traveling from Johannesburg and did not know Pretoria very well. Once in Sunnyside, the seller sent them a GPS location which took them to the Tamboti apartment block. Onyegani met them at the entrance to the apartment block and signally forced them to come inside. Then a security guard left the three men into the building and they used the staircase to get to the 7th floor. Once they reached their apartment, the door was open and the three men entered. As soon as they were in the apartment, another unidentified man closed the door. When Zamani confronted the man about closing the door, a struggle ensued as Chabalala was attacked by Onyegani and another man. Mazane said the two men pushed Chabalala into an adjacent room where they picked him up and threw him through the window. Mazane managed to get out of the flat and started running down the stair, while the men with whom he had scattered chased him. He managed to get out of the apartment block and saw Chabalala lying on the ground, badly injured. Zamane believed that Chabalala was already dead and ran to call for help. When Zamani and police returned to the apartment, the three men, including Onyegani, were nowhere to be found. And instead, there was a woman sleeping in one of the rooms. Several months later, a Nigerian nation, Obiena Greg Odegbu Liwe, was arrested and charged with the murder of Chabalala. After being granted bail of 3,000 euro South Africa money, Odebo wey went on the run after failing to appear in court in 2019. He is still missing. 6 months later, on October 2019, police received a tip from an informant, which lead to the arrest of Oyegani. The arrest officer, Captain Simon Motola, testified that Oyegani had been hidden in a house in Pretoria West as standing operation was concluded to arrest him. Rejecting Oyegani version, the court questioned why he went on the run and did not inform police of the murder, which he confirmed on his own version. Nwadigwe said that because Wanzani was a single eyewitness, he has to carefully scrutinize the testimony as it could not be corroborated. The court then noted that Zamani had identified Oyegani within 3 seconds in an identification parade and that his version stood during cross-examination. Oyegani has been sentenced to life imprisonment for killing an upcoming artist in South Africa. See you in our next update. Bye.